Hello, I am Hajime and I am back with another video. Today is going to be a little different. I usually tend to do more voice acting stuff because I am a budding voice actor. I'm trying to build my career as much as I can, but I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out where I am with my YouTube channel. I'm still thinking of, is it just going to be voice acting or am I going to do other stuff like maybe drawing or singing or playing games? I don't know what's to hold for the channel. I will probably do a poll to see what a lot of my viewers think later. But yeah. First off, sorry it's been a while. I'm going through a very tough time right now. A lot has happened this week specifically. Before I was just stressed, now I'm dealing with the loss of someone who was very special to me and my pet. It's a very tough time right now. I'm trying to hold on as much as I can with stress from school and having motivation to do anything. I mean, the last couple days I really didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to do schoolwork, which I used to love to do. I had no motivation for schoolwork. I had no motivation to talk to anyone except my, at the time, boyfriend who just broke up with me the other day. Yeah, I'm going through a very dark time right now. But I'm trying my best to socialize more. I thought doing a video today would be a great way to get back into the swing of things. So, yeah. The other day I was in Walmart. I had not planned on buying anything at Walmart. I went in with my wallet just in case because I had gone to a gaming store just before, see if there's anything I wanted. But I went into Walmart, and as I was in the parking lot, I thought, oh, maybe I should do some touch-ups to my hair because it wasn't all completely purple. Part of it had different colors, like there's light blue and a little bit of blonde in there. I don't know where that blonde came from. It didn't match, but I don't know. I went in to get a few touch-ups. Not not a salon in the store, just like get some hair dyeing products. As I was thinking of what to get, I saw there's a pink. God, purple. I saw a pink ball mixer. I was like, ooh, I haven't done this yet. So, I got it. I had originally planned for all of my hair to be pink, but that didn't happen. It more became pink highlights on purple. I don't know if you can see any of it. I don't know if it's coming out clearly, but my hair is a little pink. I thought it was pretty cool. I noticed this morning that there was a very large resemblance to the fur of Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. Cheshire Cat is one of my favorite characters. I had not even thought about doing my hair like his fur, but it came out a lot like that. I was pretty happy about that. And it turns out that I am wearing a musical that I did in middle school for Alice in Wonderland Junior production. Lots of coincidences. It's fun. So I did that. While I was in Walmart, I also happened to stop by the card section just to see what they had. I used to be a big trading card game player. I started off with Pokemon, and gradually slipped into Yu-Gi-Oh! And like, I think it was 8th grade-ish, maybe about 3 years ago, a little more, I had started to play Magic. I was getting into the age where it was more socially appropriate for me to play a more graphic game, you could say. Slowly went up the chain of card games. Started getting into Magic the Gathering, or MTG, and I haven't really played Magic since the beginning of COVID because I just didn't have any friends to play with, and kind of lost interest. I had other things going on, other hobbies to pursue, and Magic just kind of got pushed to the side. But I don't know. I now have a channel. I can possibly do a deck tech of some decks I have. If I can find other people to play with online, I might be able to show a game or two of that. I'd like to get into Magic again. It was one of my favorite hobbies for a while, but COVID put a damper on that. As things are lightening up, I think it's getting better. I'll probably just do recorded sessions, video recorded, because COVID's still pretty big. We're getting vaccines though, so that's good. It's a start. But yeah, while I was in Walmart, I saw some packs from sets that I haven't played yet. I haven't really played anything since... What was the name of it? Ikoria? Yeah, I think it was Ikoria. I know the subtitle is Lair of Behemoths. That's a pretty big game. I only got a few packs just to see the art. Mostly love the cards. Love playing the game for the art. There's some pretty great pieces I've seen there. I didn't really play much of Ikoria, but I don't know. I'm mostly a collector at this point. So, anyways, I haven't really played Magic in months. I missed a few sets. So, what I did pick up, I have 5 packs to do today. Commander Legends set, really talking about, not really talking about, showing off reprints of the Commander format in Magic. It's a very fun format, but very expensive. I wish I could play it more. It's very fun, but budget was kind of tight. But they did a reprint and made a lot more commanders to try to rebuild the format. I think that was pretty cool. So I have 1 pack of that. I also got 2 packs of the semi-recent set Zendikar Rising. While ago, they did multiple sets of a story with alien creatures invading this plane called Zendikar, which was mostly a life force giving life to nature. It's actually one of the planes where a big planeswalker named Nissa, she's a green color planeswalker. That's where she came from, and she got her spark ignited on Zendikar. Zendikar is a really big plane. I don't really know that much about Zendikar. I mean, I know a little of the story with aliens invading and planeswalkers coming together, swearing an oath to take down these alien creatures and protect the planes. Zendikar Rising is like just a sequel to it. Going back on the story of one of the minor characters at the time, I think. But yeah, so we've got some of that. I'm kind of looking forward to it. But what I'm really looking forward to is Kaldheim. Kaldheim, I think. It's based on Norse mythology. Odin, Thor, Loki, Norse. The art looks really good. This is a more recent set that actually is in pre-release right now. This is the week kind of before it officially releases that we're able to take a look at the art and get to play with it a little before it fully releases. It fully releases Friday. I'm actually glad that I saw this outside of a game store. Usually that's the only place where you can see pre-release packs unless you're playing online. I don't really like to play online, mostly because I don't have the technology to play online. I'm sure if I did, I'd be stuck on the computer all day. Bad for my health. Very bad for me. But yeah, I think it's really cool that I get to actually play with a set at home during pre-release, but without having to go to the game store. I've been playing Magic for quite some time. I've been to a few pre-releases. Really fun, but I'm glad that they're still trying to do something for us players through COVID. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this art. It looks really good. So before I dig in, I'm going to give a little background information on Magic. Magic the Gathering was a card game by great genius Richard Garfield, created in 1993. So we're almost at its 30-year anniversary. It'll be like 30 years in 2023. We're very close to that. It's a really fun game. It gives you a chance to connect to other players, see what their mindset is with playing the game. It's like a tactics game. It's really cool. If you have a couple bucks, like if you have $20 to spend, I recommend going to Walmart, or if it's all on a card or something, I recommend putting a little bit towards getting a few packs so that you have some cards that you can play with, get to see some of the beautiful art. I mean, you could just go online and look at the art, but it looks a lot better when you have it in hand. It makes such a difference. I would know. I've been playing for a long time and very envious of all the other players who have these real cards. The art is different if you have it in person. But yeah, great game. Started almost 30 years ago. Magic has come a very long way. It went from a very basic game with only a few mechanics or ways to couple tactics to play to a very dynamic, immersive game that really brings you into the story. It's got such better art now. There's just a lot more you can do now. I mean, I sure hope so, since it's been 30 years, just about. Yeah, it's a really fun game. A lot of fantasy RPG, I guess. It's kind of open world in a way. Uh, it's mostly open world. I mean, you can create the deck to play a story if you like. I prefer to play with a story sometimes, just because it makes the game more interesting. I'm more into the game for the lore than the actual experience, because I'm very introverted. I don't talk to people much. Excuse me. Anyways, yeah, very fun game. It's come a long way. Like I said before, Zendikar Rising is going back to Zendikar, so there have been multiple times where they have done sets that go back to previous sets that they did years ago. I think that's pretty cool, just to see like how you did back then compared to how you're doing now. It's cool. Kaldheim is completely new. This is the only set that I have here with me. It's completely new, seeing as Commander Legends is reprints of other cards. But, anyways, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with Commander Legends because it's the only set that I only have one pack for. It's a draft booster. Normally draft boosters are about 15 cards per pack. There's a land, a foil, sometimes foil, mostly just, you can get a foil, I guess. But, there's a rare and a rare, 3 uncommons, 10 commons, a land, and then maybe a foil, if you're lucky. 20 cards. I have no clue what it's going to be like. I'm really looking forward to it. So, 20 cards. Let's go. Destroy. Oh, that's such beautiful art. Take a moment. Just beautiful. I know the light here might ruin the view, but it's beautiful. If you get anything from this, please go check out Magic. It's a dying community. It really needs more players. If you get, you don't have to play with the cards, you can just admire it. It's so beautiful. I see how I'm more of a collector than a player now. Anyways, yeah, art is beautiful. Let's get into this. Okay. So, this is the back. It's a basic brown border, blue circle with 5 stones in the center with the Magic logo above it and Deckmaster at the bottom. There are 5 colors to Magic. There are white, blue, black, red, and green. Each one symbolizing something different. Blue is for why can't I remember what blue is? I know black is more of death, darkness. White is for purity, protection. Green is for nature and life. Fire is for attacking, burning. I don't remember what blue is. Dang. That's sad. Blue is one of my favorite colors for Magic because it mostly has to do with a lot of mind control. Getting to play multiple cards and a lot of spells and such. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, I get a little token to copy. That art is pretty cool. It says this token can be used to represent a token that's a copy of a permanent. That's cool. So instead of pulling out a specific token, you can just pull out this copy. That's like a copy of a permanent on the field. That really helps with Commander. You can only have, I think it's only 2 commanders on the field at a time. No same prints of the card, I think. I don't know, it's been a while since I've played Magic. I might be going completely the wrong way, but anyways, that's a pretty cool token. Look at that art again. It's cool. What does it say on the back? Make new friends that stick together forever. Find Commander playgroups wherever you are. Well, isn't that kind of creepy? It's got a bunch of melded people, characters together. Make new friends that stick together, literally sticking together in the art. It's interesting. It's cool, I guess. So, commons. Commons are, as in its name, it's the most easiest card to find in a set. One of the most easiest. So first we have Runaway Together, a card that originally came out in Throne of Eldraine that I played a couple times. It's pretty good. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Return those creatures to their hands. That's actually very helpful for Commander. Dang. Crushing Vines is green. Choose 1, destroy target creature with flying or destroy target artifact. It's pretty good for Commander. Portent of Betrayal. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. And scry 1. That's pretty cool. There's a couple mechanics in here that you might not understand. So, gain control of target creature, that means you take it. And you can play with it on the field. But when it comes into your field, it comes in with Summoning Sickness. So whenever you play a creature card, unless the ability says otherwise, you cannot play it on it. You cannot attack with it on its first turn, but you can defend with it. So you untap it, and it gains haste until end of turn. So haste is the ability to attack as soon as it comes into the battlefield. That's the mechanic I was talking about before. Untap is probably like if the creature was already tapped on the opponent's side of the field before you gain control of it. And then scry 1 is to look at the top card of your library. If you like it, you can keep it at the top. If you don't like it, you can put it at the bottom of your library. That's a very, very powerful skill to have in the game. Knowing exactly what you can play so that you can play out your guidelines for how the deck would work. I guess you could say. I think there's another name for it, but I don't remember it right now. Next card is Forceful Denial. I've actually never seen this card before, but that art looks really cool. probably from a set that I haven't played. But Forceful Denial, it has the ability Cascade. When you cast a spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. So a lot more spells for those people who don't know what it is. A lot more terms for people who don't play Magic. So anything you play from your hand that is not a land is a spell. Whether it be a creature, whether it be an instant, or sorcery, whatever, it's a spell. Exile means to take the card and remove it from the game. Completely, you can't play it at all. Your library is your deck of cards. Each turn you draw one from your library. At the beginning is your draw phase. A non-land card is any card that's not a land. Simply said. A creature, instant, sorcerer, planeswalker, whatever. That costs less. So, in the top right-hand corner, you will see there are little symbols. If they're blue, that means you have to play blue. You have to tap a blue land. If there's colorless, but there's a number in it, you have to pay any color land. You have to tap any color land, but you have to do specific number of mana. Mana is your energy source. A lot of gamers, if you're gamers, if you've played any games like if you play the Pokemon TCG card, the TCG trading card game, or if you know how it's played, you'll know that they play with energies. Lands do the same thing. Lands are your energies. So basically you have a land, you tap it, or you turn it to the side, say that you're using the energy from this card on this turn. And it goes into your mana pool, your collection of energy to use, and you use your mana to cast spells. Anyways, yeah. There's another ability to that. Counter target spell. This is a very powerful card. Granted, it also costs 5 mana. If it costs any less than 5, I'd be very surprised in wanting this card immediately. But it would probably also be a rare. Doom Traveler is a 1 mana. When Doom Traveler dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. That's a really good card. It's a good card. I wish I'd played it more. Foundry Inspector. For 3 mana. It's a artifact creature construct. Artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. That art is really cool. That's all artifact spells. All artifact spells cost 1 less to cast. That's a very, very big move you have. This will probably be... I'm hearing noises. This will probably be targeted fast and killed, because just making a card cost 1 less to cast, that can make a very big difference, depending on what you're playing. Phyrexian Rager. Rager. Very big. creature. Love the art from Phyrexian stuff. But when Phyrexian Rager enters the battlefield, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Whenever you play a game of Magic, you start off with 20 life. Unless you're playing Commander, then you start off with 40. But for 20, you start off with 20 life. Once you run out of life, you're dead. You're so far dead. So yeah. 9th Bridge Patrol. That's cool. I like the art on this card. This is a pretty old card. I think it came out in Eldritch Moon, if I'm not mistaken. That's a pretty good set. Eldritch Moon is one of my favorites because of the dark art. It's really cool. I like it. I think the card's pretty good. I'm gonna stop reading the effects because this is gonna be a very, very long time if I'm reading the effects and describing everything that happens. But if you like anything you see, I'm going to recommend you go check some of this out because it's a really cool card game. Yeah, I'll probably leave links in the description to the main website for Wizards of the Coast stuff. Wizards of the Coast is a company or brand name for Magic the Gathering. Probably leave a link to that, maybe specific for each set. Maybe later on I'll do tutorials of how to play, and then see if anyone else wants to play a game with me if they have cards. But yeah, next card is Lys-Alana Bowmaster. Lys-Alana? I'm probably going to mispronounce a lot of these cards, mostly because I don't know them. That art's pretty good. I like it. It's an elf archer. Whenever you cast an elf spell, you may have this deal 2 damage to target creature with flying. Ooh, and it has... Ooh. Okay, I like that. Ghastly Demise. Looks like something from Amonkhet. Amonkhet or Amonkhet, however you choose to pronounce it, was Egyptian mythology based set for Magic the Gathering. It was honestly one of my favorite sets. I more enjoyed Hour of Devastation, which was the sequel to Amonkhet. There's a lot of conflict, and I like a lot of conflict in Magic. Yeah. That looked pretty cool. Core Cartographer. Core people are the type of race most humanistic that lives on Zendikar. We'll get into that after. Yeah. They're white, very pale skinned people. Creatures. I don't know. I guess they're people. I think they're supposed to resemble humans. Yeah, the art's pretty good. Core Cartographer is a Core Scout. Terramorphic Expanse. This is our first land, so let's see, ability on Terramorphic Expanse. Tap it, so whenever it has a little turn signal, it's really just a tap. So it's just sideways. Sacrifice it. Search my library for a basic land card. Put to the battlefield, tap, then shuffle my library. That's really good if I'm looking for something specific like a swamp. I need just any swamp to play one card. I can just play, sacrifice, tap, sack, and search. Tap, sack. Anyways, sack as in sacrifice. Boom. Anyways, next card is Iona's Judgment. Exile target creature or enchantment. That art is pretty cool. I love the art from this. That was our last common. I'm gonna count this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 uncommons of a 20 card pack, not including the token. That means 13. We have 7 cards left here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 7 cards. So we're gonna come across a few uncommons. I don't know how many specifically. At least 1 rare. And I think it said we're guaranteed 2 commanders. Let's see what it says. Discover more than 70 new legendary commanders, 2 in every pack, and craft a deck that makes the most of their unique abilities. Keep an eye out for special reprints of classic commanders. Yeah, so we're guaranteed 2 commanders in this pack. Let's get it. First uncommon is Fathom Fleet Swordjack. That's a lot. That's a lot of text I don't really feel like reading right now. But look at that art. It's pretty cool. If you happen to comment on this video asking for like a full deck list of what I got to see, to look back at some of the cards, and if you're looking for specific cards to see, maybe get, just comment, ask for it, I'll send it to you. Next card is Confiscate. Sorry. That's pretty cool art. I should probably stop saying that. It's getting repetitive, but I can't lie. The art is really what gets me play. Next is Quombage Witches? Quombage? I don't know how to pronounce that, but the art is really cool. It's like the yin yang. Ooh, that's nice. Tap it. It deals 1 damage to any target and 1 damage to any target of an opponent's choice. Ooh, 1 for 1. Ooh, that's cool. 3 uncommons. Now we're on to our rare, which is a Root Weaver Druid. That kinda looks like Nissa. That might actually be Nissa. I don't know, it could just be a random druid, but it kinda looks like Nissa. She's a pretty cool planeswalker. That's really good. I'll take a look at these cards after. Next we have Nadir, Agent of the Dusk Knell. Looks like a dark wolf, or not. Sorry, not wolf, elf, dark elf, commander. Okay. The art is really good. And next we have Talise, Reverent Medium. Ooh. I really like that art. My girl with the spirits. Ah! Love it. And then, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That was only 19 cards. Are they counting the token? That's gotta be 20. Because now I have a foil common. It's a mana rock, mana stone, so you tap it for, it's an artifact that taps for mana. Charcoal diamond. When it enters the battlefield tapped, and I can tap it for a black mana. That's really cool. I have a bag of sleeves here for good cards like that should be sleeved. Bruh. So I'm gonna get out some Pokemon Mega Gengar themed sleeves, because they're just background sleeves at this point. So I'm going to sleeve Charcoal Diamond. And I'm going to sleeve my rare, which is Root Weaver Druid. The rest I'll just leave as is until I can put in a binder. I'll put these in a really worn down pre-release box from the set Throne of Eldraine. One of my favorite sets. Love playing on the fantasy role with fairy tales, classic fairy tales like Goldilocks, Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty. Played a lot on fairy tales. One of my favorite sets by far. I just needed a random box, and I happened to find that. I was like, you know what, bet. And then as I was starting this video, I saw that I remember that it was from a pre-release. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm technically doing a pre-release for myself. Heck yeah. Anyways, I'm going crazy. One. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna do Zendikar Rising next, just because it's not the newest yet. I'm trying to save the newest. Kind of like best for last thing, but I don't really know if it's going to be the best. It's just like newest set, and I'm kind of waiting for that. So I'm gonna get started on Zendikar Rising. This set has only 15 card booster packs, not 20, or not booster, draft packs. I don't know why I'm saying a lot. I'm mostly searching for things to say in the moment. So, Zendikar Rising. Look at Nissa. She's beautiful. She looks so elegant, like, come on, fight me. I dare you. I like it. Let's do it. First thing I see is an ad for MTG Arena. MTG Arena is like the online equivalent of this. I don't play MTG Arena because I don't have the technology to do it. I have a very crappy laptop. It's not a PC by any means. It doesn't have that much storage, so it can't really play a lot of games like that. Not that it takes up too much space, but my computer's not made for it. Anyways, first card is Anti-Cognition. That art is really cool. Again, I'm not going to read the text part. You could pause the video and read it for yourself if you wish. But I'm kind of too tired to do that. It's almost 1 in the morning where I am. I'm pretty tired and I'm not even halfway through this. I spent a lot of time talking beforehand. I probably shouldn't have done that, because now this video is going on for almost 50 minutes. Anyways, we're going to pick up the speed a little bit. Okay. Angel Heart Protector. That's some pretty nice artwork. I like it. Commons. Territorial Scythe Cat. Ooh. This is Oblivion's Hunger. That's cool. Deadly Alliance. Seagate Banneret. Yeah. Scale the Heights. Look at that artwork. Love it. Cleric of the Chill Depths. Expedition Champion. Spare Supplies. Now we're into uncommons. Veteran Adventurer. It's interesting. Merfolk. Wind. If I can grab the card. Merfolk Windrobber. This is Pelakka Predation. Pelakka. It's a flip card. So on the other side is Pelakka Caverns. It's a land that enters the battlefield tapped. Tap it for 1 black mana. It's pretty cool. Our rare is Felidar Retreat. Okay. And our basic land for the pack is a Plains. A full art Plains. Love that Zendikar stuff is full art lands. I love it. I love this art. It's beautiful. How's the first pack? I'm going to sleeve the rare card. I have no clue how much each of these cards are worth. I hope I get my monies back, but I'm not planning on it. I'm really not. Because I normally don't get my money back on the cards. I enjoy playing it though. Excuse me. It's totally worth like this $5 for that pack, I think it was. It's not bad. If you're just beginning, I'd probably save like $20 to $30 just so you can buy enough packs to make a deck out of your cards. But yeah, first card of the new pack is Synchronized Spellcraft. Next is Tazim Royal Mage. Farsight Adept. Territorial Scythecat again. Oblivion's Hunger again. Cleansing Wildfire. Ooh. Cunning Geyser Mage. We have another Seagate Banneret. Another Spare Supplies. Another Scale the Heights. And that does it for our commons part. Next we have for uncommons Allied Assault. Skyclave Pickaxe. Windrider Wizard. Whoa. So instead sometimes instead of rares, you can also get another rare, I guess, for a special card or something, but I got a mythic mythic rarity. It's higher than rare. It's so good. This card is amazing. It's another flip card. So there's Seagate Restoration. Flip it, and you get Seagate Reborn. That's really cool. I love this art so much. I need more sleeves to sleeve up these cards. Dang. Okay. That's not the cards I just had. No. Oh, that's beautiful. Next we have a full art mountain. It's pretty good. I love the full arts. And an interesting token. So I can use this card to represent a double-faced card. So for Seagate Restoration, it's flipped. It's a double-faced card. Double-faced so it can be seen on this side and the other. You can't see it right now, but on this side of the card is Seagate Reborn. I could use this as a token for Seagate Restoration, so I don't have to flip the card if it's in a sleeve. It's really good to have, especially if you're playing with a lot of double-faced cards in the set, in the deck. That was Zendikar Rising. I really liked the set. I did. It's pretty cool. There are some cards that I thought could have looked a little bit better. There were also cards that were just flat out amazing in art terms. I liked it. Let's move on to our last set for this evening, or whatever time you have right now. For me, it's evening. This is Kaldheim, the Norse mythology set. Got a cup of plastic off around it. Might as well do it for the other one now as well. Come on. Okay. You heard me. Oh. Heck yeah. They look pretty cool. Let's check the other one. Ooh. Really like that. It looks pretty cool. So let's jump into Kaldheim, another 15 card booster pack like Zendikar. Not quite as long as the Commander Legends set. It'll still be good. Ooh. I like that. So our first card is Battlefield Raptor. 1 mana, flying first strike bird. This is pretty cool. Berg Strider. Ooh. I like it. Craven Hulk. Horizon Seeker. Koma's Faithful. Grizzled Outrider. Blind the Monster. Star 9 Courser. Scorn Effigy. And Roots of Wisdom is our last common. Next we have Colossal Plow. A vehicle, so it costs mana to get it moving. That's really cool. I'll have to take a look at a lot of these cards after, when I'm not so tired. Next we have Boreal Outrider. Sorry about that. I'm kind of tired. Boreal Outrider. Last uncommon is Frost Augur. Wow. First pack. And our rare is Jorn, God of Winter. But it's a flip. So I don't only have a god, but I also have Cauldron, the Rhyme Staff. Rhyme Staff. Yo. First pack from the set, I pulled a god, a legendary artifact. That's amazing. You don't have full art lands in this one, but I still love the snow covered lands. It's beautiful art. And then I have another token for double-sided cards. That really comes in handy with my Jorn. I love that. I love this art. I love it all around. It's beautiful. So that was the first pack from Kaldheim. That was really good. I kind of want to get more packs just for the fun of it. I might go out and get more packs and make a full Kaldheim deck. If I can get a little money. I need to stop spending money right now. Honestly. So our token is an Angel Warrior with Flying and Vigilance. The other side is a Commander, cube in every format in between. It's a small ad. with amazing art. For our commons, we have Wings of the Cosmos, Brine Barrow Intruder, Dread Rider, King Harold's Revenge, another Roots of Wisdom, Starnheim Courser, Smashing Success, Infernal Pet, Mistwalker, ooh, last common is Shimmerdrift Vale. Another land, so when it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Obviously, choose a color that you're going to use and play with. Then you can tap it for a color of the an energy of the color that you chose. Our next card is uncommon is Rune of Might. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty cool. We're in uncommons. I think I said that before, but just in case I didn't, we're not in regular commons anymore. Rune of Sustenance. We have a legendary creature, Finn, the Fanebearer. And for our rare, we have Arnie Broken Brow. A human berserker. That's really cool. I just pulled a couple legendaries in one pack. And for our land, we have a beautiful snow-covered swamp. Wow. Sleeve the rare. Okay. And that's it for my packs today. Sorry about that. I had an itch. But those were some great pulls today. I'm pretty happy with them. There was much worse situation I could have been in coming back into Magic. I thought there were some pretty good pulls. Especially Kaldheim, like getting a god card in the first pack I pulled from the set. That's just amazing. Excuse me, I'm very tired. So I finally did it. I got a bunch more packs. I opened them. I didn't really think to make a video at the time that I got the packs, but then when I got home I was like, ooh, I'm gonna make a video, make more content for my channel because God knows I need it. So, yeah. really good packs, really good pulls. I'll probably be making some decks with them. Hopefully, I'll be able to show them off on the channel. We could talk about them. We can maybe play a couple games with them. Who knows? But yeah, I think something can really grow from this. If you are a Magic player, or if you want to be a Magic player, come talk to me. Please. I need to find more people to communicate with about this, especially if I want to get back into Magic. I'd love to meet new players. I'm an experienced player, I would say, because I've been playing for a couple years. I know many of the mechanics except from like the newest sets, like this too. I've played in a lot of the formats. I know a lot about Magic. If you want to learn, come talk to me. I can talk to you about playing the game itself, or we can talk about lore. I love lore. If you want to play a game sometime and you have Magic cards of your own, come challenge me. Always up for a good time. Always looking for new players, looking to meet new members of the community. If you have any comments about my video, this is the first time I've ever done a poll of Magic packs. If you've done them before, if you have a little bit of advice, please comment. Talk to me about it. If you liked my video, please leave a like. If you hope to see more of this kind of stuff, please subscribe, and I'll be sure to show you guys more eventually. Yeah. Thanks for spending the night with me. Bye!